This episode is brought to you by TABtouch. Got the touch? Download the TABtouch app today. Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au. This is the Hardball Gets AFL show. My name is Nick Rynne, joined by Xavier Ellis and Ryan Daniels. Gentlemen, what's going on?
I'm very excited. This is the last full teams pod we're going to do for the year, but we will keep doing it through finals. And I was thinking next week we could maybe look at like
futures,
Brownlow futures and premiership
we'll
futures.
throw a few of those
We'll
out.
try to do a few little things next week to just mix it up a little bit, get a little fruity. It's a fun time of year because we don't have to stick to the structure. Structure just goes out the window.
It would be a funner time of the year if Matty Rao polled some Brownlow votes on the weekend, which he didn't. So, mate, I
got 2 games to go.
Oh, they do?
I got
but then Essendon's going to upset him in the last round, as we've
I applied for the kids to do swimming lessons yesterday at Hale, the school over here, just because it's nearby. Nothing to do with Matty Rao. This is on you. The connection to Hale starts now.
Can they
and
stay?
It starts with they'll stay. They will stay if he wins the Brownlow.
Or is they just going to use the pool once? And
if he wins the Brownlow, they'll be boarding there tomorrow. Come on, Matty Rao.
People do that.
Hey,
they board their kids like
even though they live 2 minutes
live like
away.
2 Ks.
No, a couple of my mates did it through school. They were sent toughen them up a bit.
Toughen them up, I reckon.
That's why they
what
got
the
sent.
parents say when they just don't want a parent.
You
need to toughen up.
No, that's what they told. That's dead set why they went. Melbourne grammar kids living in
It's not military
Toorak.
school.
Toughen
up at Melbourne Grammar.
You go get tucked in by the butler. Have your little caviar before dinner.
I'll give you the hot tip. When you're living away from your parents when you're 12, it is reasonably difficult at times.
And sometimes the hot towelettes weren't actually
They weren't hot. No, they were lukewarm.
And now how much that toughens you up. Like no one ever could
Are you telling me that staying at home v boarding school, you blokes are still sucking on your mum's boobs when you're 14?
Not boarding school at Melbourne Grammar.
Oh, I think you oversell what you think it is.
I think we undersell
You get a warm shower and a bit of food. That's about it.
Okay.
But no, we had some mates who went to boarding school that lived like 3 Ks up the road.
A little roast quail for dinner. Just a little bit of food.
They went on to
The quail was a little tough tonight.
Mate, we were lucky to get fed. June's beef stroganoff was about it. And that was...
Jeez, you did it tough.
June's beef stroganoff, that was the time when that was on the calendar through the cycle.
Yeah.
I had accidentally at some stage choked on a toothpick that was in my food from a fast food outlet.
Really?
Which I successfully sued. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So whenever June's beef stroganoff was on the agenda, we'd go to somewhere for free dinner.
Hold on a minute.
I had vouchers as highest stack you
Hold
could
on
get.
a minute. So you go to this fast food outlet.
Yeah.
You buy
shall
something.
remain nameless.
You eat it, and a toothpick gets
In my mouth.
jabbed into your mouth.
So it must have been where they had the tomatoes pinned down or something.
And so
I chewed down
did you hurt yourself?
through the roof of my mouth was a toothpick.
Right.
Yeah.
So then you sue this fast food outlet,
Oh, we made an agreement, yeah.
and they give you just a bunch of free food.
Yeah.
For how long? What was
So I think it must have been 6 months or
What
12
happened? Did
months
old
or something.
Jeff roll in and sit down at the table with a 14-year-old manager?
No, the old man said, leave it, son. And I was like, my ass, I'm leaving it. And so I had to go do it all myself, negotiate. And I got a whole stack of these vouchers that we could use at our convenience. And so whenever June's beef stroganoff was on the agenda,
Roll down the road.
we'd go down to the fast
You've
food.
always been a scammer from day
How's
one.
that a scam?
This carton scam doesn't surprise me anymore.
How was that a scam? Hey,
You know
how
that-
about when someone buys your food, you don't stab them in the throat with a toothpick?
Someone texted me the other day saying they think that Zabe's carton thing is a pyramid scheme. Somehow there's something in this.
It's a pyramid scheme because he built a pyramid out of the cartons.
It's funny you say that because there was a comment on our
Oh, yeah, so we'll go through a few of these.
reviews.
Yeah.
Hey, if you do write a review, here's I got. If
we
you
got some?
if you're good enough to jump on and review positively, I'll give away 2 cartons of beer next week to 2 people that have reviewed.
Okay. Well,
You got so many now.
Well,
You're just throwing them away.
well,
It's like Oprah.
I got another one this morning I didn't even know was delayed. So there's some cartons there to
So
be
this
won.
is from Wasted Dosh, titled the review's Educational Responsibly. Step 1, listen to Big Pepsi. Step 2, don't bet him cartons. Step 3, bet your mates cartons. Take X's opinion as your own. Step 4, drink responsibly for free, responsibly, all footy season, responsibly.
That's very clever.
That's it. So grab it and then bet your mates.
Yes.
Jump on. What else we got? Such a funny group of guys with plenty of footy knowledge and general humour. Can give it to each other also. Thanks, boys. That's from Nick P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Thank you,
10,
Nick P. 1, 2,
Hang
3.
on, so this is not a jerk-off session. Really.
And then we'll just
nice.
do one more. We said we'd read them out if they came through.
Okay.
It's the only legit funny footy pod, though God knows they all try, because the dynamic between the three hosts is perfect. The alpha, the beta, and the whipping boy. We'll figure out which one of you is the beta
Hold on a
and
minute.
which
I'm
one
the
is
alpha.
the whipping boy. And says you'll figure out which is which pretty fast.
No, there was one in
He
there.
did this on purpose.
No.
He did this on purpose.
Jimmy Mustard.
Keep going. There's one about the Adelaide forward line.
Long time listener to this podcast. Lads remind me of Adelaide's three key forwards. Xavier's like the fog, country lad. The only thing he likes more than kicking snags is sinking tins. Ryan's like the thriller. Everyone wants a piece of him. And while Rhino may not have a homeless style beard like the thriller, he certainly knows what it's like to spend months on end in a tent. Nick, very much like Tex, the third banana, said a few things he wished he hadn't. And the team tends to function a little better without him. Cheers, Burke Chi, dickhead.
Anyway, so get on there. I've got a couple of cartons. I'll randomly choose a couple over the next week or two.
You're going to give them a carton.
So you leave a review on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, just
We'll go through
I'll
them.
get 2
You'll
reviews.
pick your 2 reviews of the week.
Yes.
And you're going to give them a carton each.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So Apple Podcasts or a comment under the episode on Spotify. We'll go through a few of those too.
Sure. Sounds good.
Hang
okay.
on. Hang on, Rinny.
It's like 50-50 now.
Hang on, Rinny. How about I make the rules since I'm giving away the cartons?
Well, we just
Settle down, Tex.
widening the
Hang on, there he is.
pool.
Shut
You
up,
still get to
Tex.
pick 2.
Go
We're
on,
widening
Tex.
the pool, mate.
I'll give you a 5-week suspension.
All right. Who's leading us off?
Ooh,
Rhino.
Essendon and Carlton, $3.65. The Bombers, the Blues are $1.27. The line is 22.5. Thursday night, MCG, mostly sunny, although can it be sunny at night?
No, I saw a photo today.
He slipped up again, Josh.
Mate sent a photo from Melbourne today randomly. Not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful
Good
morning.
night for a big game of footy.
Good night for a big game
Essendon
of
Carlton,
footy.
the traditional right.
Dylan Shield comes back in, which is
good.
weird because news was revealed during the week that he's not going to be at the Bombers next year. Obviously, it's a farewell game of some sort.
How many games did Dylan Shield play that
Isn't it? Didn't we have this the other day that he's going to fall one game short
one
or
game
something?
short or something?
Have a look.
Because De Koning's on 99 and he'll
Yeah.
play his 100th tonight, so that gets him.
Part of the song.
That gives the option.
Which we were talking, the chance of them having a kid that plays AFL or whatever, obviously it's quite
It's
small.
remote. It's a
you
0.1%.
want to have the option.
But the little minute percentage chance, like when I text you saying Noah Anderson's old man at Hawthorn.
Yeah.
If Hawthorn had known Noah Anderson was on his way,
Yeah.
more games.
So-
you may as well, if you're close, if you're in the high 90s
Yeah.
and you're a shit team, like,
Play 'em.
like 9 other shit teams, play them.
Absolutely. So I was reading about Jasper Fletcher last week before the game. So he was 21 games short of qualification at Freo.
Yep.
His dad, Adrian, was coming off being the captain.
Yeah.
He'd won a BNF 2 years earlier, and he was top 20 in the AFL for disposals. They delisted him and retired him. Just playing one more year.
Yeah, oh, mate.
This is Fremantle have 2 sons of former captains, father sons at other clubs.
Who's the other one?
Ed Allen.
But that wasn't, Ben was at the tail end by the point, so he was never.
Oh, but
He
I
got
think
real
he got
close to
relatively.
Hawthorn.
I thought he got relatively.
Nah, he was
close
like
there,
one game, 2 games of one game on Hawthorn. Anyway,
bugger.
Zach Merritt's back for the Bombers. Ben Hobbs omitted. That's not a great sign for Ben Hobbs. Saad El Hawley omitted as well. Lucas Camporelli back. And Will White, Lockie Fogarty, Cooper Lord out. My mate, who's a Carlton supporter, texted, this is the guy I bet with.
Yeah.
We bet in a double. He goes, we're betting on the Bombers. They're going to win.
On TABtouch, of course.
Yeah, he absolutely thinks the Bombers are going to win. I'm like, is
yeah,
that just you being negative? And he's like, no, they'll win. I said, let's take the line. He said, no, we don't need to. So he's adamant.
So he's a Carlton man.
He's a Carlton man. He's been through hell.
Yeah.
But
I'm almost going to carton him.
What
Just throw it out.
Yeah, but I'm down to play it safe. 3-1 would be the Carlton line. But yeah, no, I can't. I cannot see Carlton losing. Carlton are crap. Essendon are worse.
Yeah, I mean, what about the Zach Merritt 250?
Well done, Zachy boy.
What about Jaden Ewan?
Tell you what I am interested in is Dylan Shield tonight, as we've just spoken already about him. He will find the prune.
He wants another game.
He will find the prune.
He wants another deal.
His
somewhere else.
career's on the edge. He needs another. He wants to keep playing.
What if he never plays a game? Does he get chaired off? How's this discussion work? Should we chair you off? He's like, no, I want a contract somewhere.
So, like,
It's
for
not gonna be here.
example, tonight Group B is $3.25. That'll do me. He's going to be a hungry hippo tonight.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
That's a good point.
No, they've got another game next week.
They do.
But he'll be trying to put
Which
his name up in the lights.
They're going to lose
Oh,
that
yeah,
one.
of
We've already
course.
penciled
Sorry,
it in.
Yeah.
forgot about it next week.
Collingwood, $1.27. Melbourne, $3.70. The line is 21.5. Friday night MCG, possible shower developing. So this one, a bit at stake for Collingwood, obviously. They've been sliding in recent times. They need a kill. This is their last chance before finals to get some momentum and some form. Will they put the foot on the throttle? 21.5 to me seems like a juicy line.
Well, it's game over. Collingwood win. Melbourne don't win. They get the job done. They push on into finals. Nick Dacos will get tagged, but it is going to be game over.
Ed Langdon did him
Yeah,
last
he'll
time.
get him again.
that's right.
And mark my words, the Collingwood forward line will fire. They've been shit of late.
Which one of them?
They will fire as a unit. As a
McCreary.
unit, they will fire. Ball movement quicker. Collingwood put them to the sword. Game over early.
No.
Get it out.
I'm having a stroke.
Come on, Fog.
And the Pies
Can you
just give
smell
them an
burnt toast?
almighty bang. 21.5 points isn't enough. Is
Okay.
not enough.
I tend to agree, apart from the
Yeah.
Collingwood forward line part. I don't know what it looks like at the moment, but they miss Bobby Hill a lot. It's funny, though. The small forwards, it's so
They've been
important.
not just their form, but they're just caught up in a lot of stuff at the moment as well, Collingwood. After, relatively smooth early start. There's just a lot of stuff going on.
Because they're caught up in the ranking thing too? Is that what you're talking about?
Which I got to paint a fingernail as well. I
Yeah.
noticed.
Uh,
I can't get it off. Most of my daughter paints my fingernails, and most of it just peels off. This one, I just keep forgetting to figure out how to get it off.
Geez, you go down some paths. Port Adelaide, Gold Coast.
How did you swerve?
I don't know. I don't know how he got
You do
there.
a finger painting.
Oh,
John.
no, because this is apparently what happened out there on the field. Apparently,
It
one of
was
the Collingwood
painted
players had
nails was-
painted nails, and that prompted the conversation.
Right, okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay.
This is why I don't.
I did see someone say this morning it's taken the AFL longer to figure out the ranking situation than it did to decide on a new pope.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
it's taken.
Are they going
Have
to
you
do
seen-
it? Are they
there's a
going to
good-
do a smoking out the
I know
chimney
you're
at
a,
AFL
you're a
house?
movie buff, mate. You
Yes.
watch Conclave? Conclave's great.
Yeah, a ripping movie. How they do that thing.
It's about a Pope.
Port
right.
Adelaide $4. Did you call him a movie buff?
Yeah, I know.
don't think
I was being facetious.
Okay, Port
I was gonna
Adelaide
say,
at
tough
$4.
food is cheap.
Gold Coast $1.25, 24.5 is the line. Friday night, Adelaide Oval, partly cloudy. Give me all of this. I think Port Adelaide might win.
My multi's on this game, so I'm not going to go too far in depth. Ollie Wine suspension. I thought he was really stiff.
Yeah,
It didn't look like anything, did it?
because Lords can cuss.
The AFL need to work out that there needs to be a middle ground because I'm super supportive of head injuries.
Yeah.
but that was a bit of a.
He was a tad late, and he got concussed.
I didn't
Yeah,
think
but he
it
got
was that
concussed
late.
with the whiplash as opposed to,
Yeah.
to direct to the head. I just feel as though if someone like that, if you got Ollie 1 week, you didn't need a bump, but it's not.
Yeah.
bad.
So you go with one
3
week
does
left
feel
of the
like a lot.
season.
Three's a lot. And of course, he's missing out on Kenny's last game, Bokey's last game.
That is sad for
They
you.
got 2 debutants. I saw they named 2 debutants.
They do, the mid-season draftee guys.
But then again,
So do
hopefully
you guys
Lord's
think Port
on
can
the
win?
fence. No.
Just flat no.
No, flat
Kenny's
no.
last game.
I couldn't care less.
Trav's last game. Never
We've been saying
never
all-
tear us apart.
We've been saying all season, it's Kenny's last season. Kenny's last season.
Yeah, but this is the
Bokey's
actual.
last season.
This is the actual last
no,
game.
they're
You
no
don't
good.
think like
They have served
Butters
up
and Rosie
dog
could just come out,
and what?
go bang.
This will be more of a.
They're not even as good as Noah Anderson and Matt Rao, those two.
It'll be more of an Andrew Embley's last game than it will be a Matthew Pavlich.
What happened in
Embers got absolutely smoked.
Embers and Sellers got carried off and there was 6 people left in the
Yeah,
stands.
yeah,
They lost
yeah.
by, I reckon, 80.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure. Give me the line for sure. 24.5. I just reckon
They are so pox,
they've
mate.
got to show up.
We've said that all year.
They almost beat Freo at home 2 weeks ago. The Pox on the road, I'll give you that.
Oh, yeah.
Mate, they lose games by like 90.
Yeah.
Well,
They've lost more games by
Sorry.
bigger margins than West
Hey,
Coast.
I've got some interest. I think they'll
Okay,
get
well, I think interest is outweighed, but I'm going to do the multi on that.
Cool. North Melbourne paying
Oh, boy.
$6
Oh, puppy.
against Adelaide, $1.13. 35.5 is the line for Never Again North. Saturday,
Got 'em at a good
Marvel
time.
Stadium, roof closed. No Isaac Rankin, we're assuming. We're assuming at this point. By the time you're listening to this.
Allegedly.
I was
Maybe.
listening this morning to SEN, and they were saying that the Lockie Whitfield suspension,
Oh, when he hit away.
they're like, we'll deal with that in October. And then they
that's
waited.
true.
That's an October issue. But clearly it won't be here. But it's funny how the finals is, when finals are on the edge, how
It does
decisions-
change.
Oh, yeah.
Does change things, doesn't it? Do you like your North boys?
Oh,
here?
the line is there. There's no great. Never again, North Melbourne. Give me the line. Give me the line.
35.
Adelaide are winning. I get it. They weren't impressive last week. They should have lost. That was an annihilation.
Same as the week
They
before.
weren't impressive the week before. LDU's back on track. He was brilliant last week. She's. Give me a bit of that. Hey, I just wish I could sub Windhager in this week. Windhager in that midfield. I heard yesterday. There's
Yeah,
a
you like that?
I love that.
More midfielders though. Just more
No,
mids?
so
No,
LDU.
but they're different type.
So who's the starting midfield next year if Windhager's?
So it'd be Shees,
Yep. LDU.
LDU, who
Windy.
and Windy,
Windhager's
and
just
Windy.
tackling everybody.
And Windy.
He's taking everybody's
Windy's doing all the work.
yeah,
And those other two blokes are just running around getting the footy.
Yeah, I love it because we've got the lazy defensive unit,
yeah.
LDU.
Yep.
We've got Shees.
Oh, I like how you did that.
She's is Nick Dacos, do whatever you like.
yeah.
yeah.
And then Windy can find it 30 if you want,
But do the work.
but they can crash a body or two if you. I love it.
Oh, I'm all in on Windhager. I've been for a long time.
Yeah, we are Windy, man.
We
I'd
are
like
windy.
to see him now stay though with Naz staying and
Nah, well,
5
no.
years. Give him 5 years.
I'd
then.
tell you what, I like North Melbourne. They caught him probably sleeping a little bit.
came in this. What they were worried
Well,
about.
worried. All the focus was on
Ah,
Nazaya.
and they're just creeping in on the DMs.
Correct.
Hey,
They're
you
chipping
getting
away at the floor.
hey, you deserve a bit of love too.
I'll be taking that line at 35.5.
Okay.
I reckon maybe wait to teams just in case there's no real hiccups, but they got their players back last week. And how...
Who's resting?
Hey?
You think Adelaide rests some people?
No one's resting, but like North
Simkin
Melbourne have got
back
some,
and
North Melbourne
those,
have still got some players out.
yeah.
The Suvalaki and
Well, the
whatnot.
only problem will
Well,
be the key
Zerha's
backs
out.
against the key
Zerha's
forwards.
out, yeah.
So if Thriller gets off the chain,
Oh, yes.
you know, they can. It's a Marvel too. Like it's a dry day. Didn't he kick 5 or 6 at Marvel last time against the Dogs?
I think he did that in like a quarter.
Yeah.
You don't have faith in Toby
I think
Pink?
he went disposalist in the first quarter and then went stupid in the second.
Richmond are paying $15 against Geelong, or $1.01. The line is 60.5. Saturday, MCG, partly cloudy. This has just got the hallmark, all the markings of a. Of
Richmond
a
have ticked over
disaster.
into the I know what you're doing, but I really don't want to watch any of it.
The Richmond run of scores,
Yeah, it's been
if they get to 45
Yeah.
points, I'll be shocked.
Yeah, look, I'm reluctant to say they're playing with food line, but that's the only way this.
So what
does-
are they doing?
well, if Geelong, the
You
only
didn't
way
go
this
away
isn't,
and do your homework?
the only way this isn't over 60.5 is if Geelong play with their food and muck around with it. No Shannon Neal, our man, is out with a
Yes.
suspension.
That's okay.
I would have liked to see him.
I
out
would have
there.
liked him, but let's be honest, if the floodgates open, they're going through one man.
Everybody's yeah.
Yeah, well, this gives us a chance, doesn't
Yes.
it? If Neal's out of the way,
Yes.
maybe our man Jezza can kick 10.
Oh, this might be the second coming of Big Henry.
Here he comes.
He might kick 41 in one game.
Oh, Big Henry.
We all think it's going to get a bit ugly.
Yeah.
And we get ugly as you get, and Richmond can't score, and their midfield of Prestia,
Yeah.
Hopper, and Taranto, which we've lauded the experience. No, we've lost him with his injury. Those three boys are getting slow now at the back end of the year, and you got the Blit, Atkins, Smith,
Oh,
Holmes.
Manor,
Oh, boy.
Grand Maz.
Graham Myers is
Oh, thank you, Grind.
cameos in there.
Yeah, no, they're going to absolutely belt their brains in.
Okay, the West Coast Eagles are paying $4.90, which is lower than usual. $1.18, the Sydney Swans. The line is 29.5. Saturday night, Optus Stadium, a shower or two, apparently. This feels like the most meaningless game of the weekend because neither of these teams are playing finals. And I think other than Essendon and Carlton, so far we've had at least one finals team in every game, and there is for the rest of the weekend.
And percentage and everything's going to play a huge part.
This is just a nothing game. So do we get Sydney turning up going, we've really hated this season,
Yeah.
we're going to punish this young team?
Yeah.
Or do we get West Coast turning up when they've been kind of scrappy and okay
didn't really do
and,
anything last week.
and maybe making this a 4-goal loss?
$5,
instead of
$5 to win by 60. $5 to win by 60. I am taking that. There's no way in the world that midfield is, which they don't tag, is Heaney, Warner, Errol.
Yeah.
It is going to be in that end of the ground, and it's just going to be there for the entire game.
Gussie Sheldrick getting to work underneath.
Get on like
I'm
Will
not
Hayward.
counting Sheldrick
Will
in
Hayward
there.
kick 3 would be like whatever
Is
that
the Pappy playing? Is
Pappy's playing. Yeah, Pappy's playing.
He'll get his nose in there.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones. I think it's going to be.
Peter Adams back in the forward line.
I think it's going to be an avalanche.
He's after his best
Oh,
on
Adams,
ruck
yeah.
performance.
Now,
The market's strong.
Grundy will return. I am going to just have a tiny little bit
On the hunch.
at $31.
For the hunch.
For the 100.
Wow.
It's a long year.
Yep.
You've been waiting for one.
Yep.
There hasn't been one,
Hasn't
has
been, there has not West Coast, no.
Not any team.
Yeah, there has.
it?
Geelong put it on 100 on North or Richmond. It must have been North.
Yeah. Was that the game where
There's been two. There was two in a weekend.
Yeah, okay. But Port Adelaide cop one, didn't they?
Yeah, you got
Did
close.
they? It was
Yeah,
close.
they got close.
Yeah, okay. So, okay. Well, that's $31 is pretty juicy.
It's just worth having a little tenner on it.
Yeah, it's not going to kill you.
Not going to hurt your bloody
Jeez.
pocket, is it?
Okay. All right. So GWS St Kilda, a little bit more interesting in this game. $1.17 the Giants, bit at stake for them, although their finals are pretty set. St Kilda $5.10. The line is 30.5. Sunday, NG Stadium, shower or two. Can Ross, the boss, and the now very fired up Saints after Naz signing, can they be frisky enough to get within that 30.5?
Yes, they can.
think
So I
they
just
can.
quickly I found the round. It was 98 points Adelaide over Port, 101 points Geelong over North
okay.
Melbourne. There was an there was a 70-pointer in that same round with
Right.
Gold Coast over.
So there's only been one, and it was 101.
I think 93 points that round. Doggies over Essendon. So back to this. We'd really need to see the Giants team because they've got players they're sitting on. And I wonder whether if they had lost last week, which was an outstanding win, whether they would have unloaded a couple of...
So Brent Daniels is probably coming in.
what's Jesse Hogan doing?
I don't think Hogan's
Do you know what I
gonna
mean?
play.
Like, there's a few that you're sitting there going, if it was do or die, which it's not now, so they're probably not going to bring in the players that touch and go, but they
Yeah.
need to get time into Brett
Well,
Daniels,
there's still a
etc.
bit at stake in terms of home finals in that first week, which is
Yeah.
a big deal because
Massive.
if you get playing away in that first week, you're pretty cooked.
Do you know what's a bit of a shithole?
Angie?
Sydney, in general, the entirety
I'm
of
not
it.
a massive fantasy.
Yeah.
It
I'm
just
not a
doesn't stop
Sydney
raining.
person.
It just
Yeah.
rains.
Yeah, and there's a lot of hills.
It just rains.
It's very busy.
A lot of hills.
Yeah.
Perth has 0 hills.
No, but like in the main bit of Sydney, like it's just
a bit
very
hilly.
hilly.
And we all vote in here, Sydney's pretty shit.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Well, I'm from Queensland, so
It just
yes.
pisses down.
Yeah.
Pisses down.
It's so busy.
They've
I've
had
only-
like 400 mils of rain the last 3 weeks.
There are areas which have grown on me.
Oh, what?
I like
Here we go.
Newtown.
Bondi or something.
No, not Bondi.
What's
No,
Newtown got that you love so much?
They got a lot of
weed.
good venues. Got
Where
good
do you
restaurants.
where do you collect the goods when you're in Sydney?
Sorry, I've been to Sydney like
Bankstown or something?
3 times.
Byron.
Yeah.
No, it's Nimbin up the top of my.
Just quickly, Giants win that. I'm edgy.
But the Naz stuff, has that given St Kilda a bit of...
Nah, it's foot off the gas.
Nah,
Oh, it's the other way.
Yes, it's the Toby Green effect after his 250th. They've celebrated. They played their grand final on Monday.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Western...
But I would say Naz, they're not tagging at the moment, the Giants. Naz could go off his head.
He had 55.
It could do something special.
That scares me. Playing
He does
him in
something. He
my,
genuinely does
fantasy
something
grand final
special
this
every like
week.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I actually won my fantasy, so I'm.
Oh, good for
I'm
you.
on, I'm on Mad Monday this weekend.
Oh, very nice.
What did you bet your? What was the bet with your brother this year?
Bottle of Grange.
Is it a
No, we have to buy. My little sister's had a baby, so you have to buy. I think it's $500 worth, maybe a present worth $500 for my niece, but it's from me. Like he has to go spend all the money, and,
and you get the credit.
and I get all of it. So last year was gifts to my mother. And Mum's ringing me going, gee, where's your brother's in a really good space? He's just sent this to me in the mail. I was like,
He's in a really good space.
but you can't say where it's come from. So all accolades get thrown upon.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So this year's for my little niece, Ruby.
Love that. Okay, Western Bulldogs, $1.32. Fremantle are paying $3.40, and the line is 21.5. Sunday at Marvel Stadium.
Hey, firstly, love JL. Need to see it more.
Come out with the guns blazing yesterday. a bit.
No, sorry, I
Yep.
thought that was a comment. Yeah, actually, his attitude.
Yeah.
The pressure is on. The
Both.
Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's both.
Yeah, last time
We've
last
won
time I
one more
checked,
game
they've
than
won
them.
one game, yeah.
I quite enjoyed that. It wasn't delivered in an Alistair Clarkson tone and fire.
No.
But I enjoyed the point.
Yeah. He's right. This,
Will you be at work on Monday if they lose?
mate, I don't have any allegiance either way.
Sure.
You don't realise this about me. I care more about my fantasy grand final this weekend than I do about any AFL team.
No one believes that, do they, Rinny?
It's true.
I would love
No,
somehow.
actually, I do believe
you were
that.
in my league, you
I've seen him in action.
I need to get you that T-shirt.
What T-shirt?
The one from last year.
I knocked him out last week. So
Okay. Okay.
These weeks hire,
But-
Optus Stadium for their draft and shit like that.
yeah, we did that.
Yeah, no, I get that. But you should see how miserable the bastard is when Freo
Oh,
lose.
yeah, still, yeah.
Mate, it'll be fine. I'll just have to be dealing with all of the noise. That'll be annoying.
He'll just-
What
and he'll-
noise?
All the noise that will come if they lose the game.
All of us getting up your ass about being in the tent.
No, I don't care about that.
And he's
No,
just,
he doesn't go.
Don't care about that.
We're all cheering for Freo, so let's just make
You're
that clear.
not cheering.
We're cheering for
You
Freo.
are
You're
not
not
cheering for
cheering
Freo. We're all
for
cheering
Freo.
for Freo.
There is not a piece
But-
of you that is cheering for
But
Fremantle.
everyone out there,
I'll give you the reasons why you're not cheering.
everyone out there, please,
No.
just wait. If Freo lose, can everyone slide into Ryan Daniels' DMs?
I did the DM.
Every single person, fill them up with maybe a tent and a tier.
I get that
A
anyway.
tent and a tier. I want an
Yeah.
avalanche.
What if they win?
Let's just hide.
a tent and an
Here's the
eggplant.
reasons you don't want Fremantle to win. There are many of them.
Right.
One, just so that you can go to the Scarborough Sporty
We're
next
booked
week.
in on Sunday. No, we're watching it live there on Sunday.
Yeah, right. So you can taste their tears, literally.
Feathers, ass, and snip.
Two, so you can go on a rant on Monday about how you were right all along about
No,
Fremantle
no.
not being able to go fast enough and Joey Amos should have been dropped and blah, 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 blah.
Nah.
And
Won't do
three,
that.
because you can't be turning up to the stadium for another game.
That's a very big point.
Yeah.
That's actually should be listed as number one.
Okay. Have we got a game left? There is.
Yeah, we do.
Two more.
Two. Brisbane Lions and Hawthorn,
Great games.
8.5 is the line.
Yeah, it is a good game.
$1.57 Brisbane. Hawthorn, $2.40. Can we just go back? Do you think the $3.40 for Freo is too high
I think it's too high.
in an elimination final?
They win. They've said they win. Like three
No,
times.
maybe $3, $1.40 would be about it.
I don't know.
Wildcard
I
round.
like that line's pretty good. Anyway, Brisbane $1.57.
Oh, sorry, do you mean the head start line?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about
Well,
the
I think they
the
can
odds.
win. So if the line's 21.5, and I think they can win.
Trelaw come back in?
I think so.
Yeah. Jesus, a couple of
40,
punts.
10 tackles.
Yeah.
The line is 8.5 for this game. Sunday night, Gabba, partly cloudy. It's essentially the last game of the season, other than that other shitty one. So this is pretty big too. Like there's top four at stake here.
Yeah.
There's a bit on the line. Jack Gunston Cup.
And do they overlap?
No, they're all clear.
Okay, cool.
They're all
That's
clear.
good.
That's why the first game in Perth starts at 10 a.m. on Sunday. 10:20, I think. It's the first bounce.
Okay, that's I was
St
thinking,
Kilda
I was thinking I was
GWS.
working. Like, what am I doing at 10? Okay, so no, only thing I fear about Brisbane, other than them being the premiers and them being at home, I find those odds are slightly out of whack, to be honest with you. I think they should be more like the Bulldogs Fremantle game. I love Hawthorn's half forwards. I think they're exceptional, led by Dylan Moore.
Yep.
Brisbane have got the equal to it with Zach Bailey, Cam Rayner. So you don't get that advantage, which I find that Hawthorn get the advantage over a lot of teams with how good their half forwards are. Brisbane have got those good half forwards. I think $1.57 is a good bet, and
We're
I
getting
think
into
Brisbane will win.
Archie time as well. Do you remember him last year?
He hasn't, no,
Every
he's been
single
unbelievable.
final.
Hey, do Brisbane play the same way they did against Freo? Because they turn their normal style up to 1,000.
Yeah, they usually are high marking. I know.
Yeah,
did
but
little
this was a
research
whole
on
nother
them.
level. Do they try to do that again?
Yeah, but Sam Mitchell won't let them.
But how can you not let them?
You squash the zone
Yeah.
down. Like Fremantle were guarding the corridor long
Yep.
and leaving the boundary open, and that's just what they kept going. Ding, ding, ding,
Yeah,
ding,
yeah,
ding,
yeah.
ding. Squish it down, so then you're closer to your opponent, and you got more people in.
So when you say squish it,
If it
down,
goes out
you
the
mean
back,
just
fatter and
come
wider.
closer.
yeah, so rather than like think of a penis, long and skinny down the
Yeah,
middle, think more chode, short and stumpy at the front.
So you need to go the chode rather than
You
the
chode it up.
yeah. Chode rather than the beanpole.
Did that work?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I get it. I
Maybe.
understand.
Really
Yeah,
solid.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? in all seriousness?
Yeah, I know, I
So
get- I
if
get
you
it.
squeeze it,
Yeah.
you're going to get done out the back a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yep.
If it happens, because you're obviously a little bit higher
Yeah.
up the ground. But it just stops. You've got more people blocking the space. They can't go ding, ding, ding because you've got more people spread in that front area.
Sure. Okay.
And close teasing distance down. standing off a player 15 metres is the biggest waste of time. Make it 5 metres, tempt them to kick it. If you spoil it, great. If you don't, put the pressure on them.
Okay, there you go. Gold Coast $1.03, Essendon $11. The line is 50.5.
Can't do
night,
2 minutes on this one.
People First Stadium,
What are you
Gold
talking
Coast.
about?
The only interesting part of this game will be
It's a Wednesday.
if Port do beat Gold Coast
It must.
and then Fremantle lose.
Yeah.
Then
Then
every
it has-
Fremantle
yeah.
supporter will be watching this game,
Yeah.
hoping that Essendon pull off a miracle.
So, but I'd also say the other side of it is more the personal accolades. If Rowell and Anderson have good games against Port and poll another 3, then they're going in, and people forgetting that there's another 3 up for grabs.
Double banger.
And look, it's looking at the predictor today. They had Jordan Dawson in front and then Dacos, and it was down to 2. But Anderson was on 27 and Rowell was on 25. So if they go bang, bang, and
Are
the
they
predictor...
gonna, when they do the votes, are they going to read it out as if it's part of round 0, or are they going to read it out
Good question.
at the end?
I don't
Because
even
if
think,
they
mate,
do,
I'll give you a tip. They didn't even know when they were going to play the game.
Yeah.
I'm sure they don't know when they're going to read the votes
Well,
out.
they don't. They actually start tallying as soon as they open it on the night. Like they don't do it ahead of time. This is old Dylan McDaniels told me this a while ago because he accidentally stuffed up and he thought Josh Kennedy from Sydney
no,
was
I
going to win.
told you that story.
No, he told me that story.
Oh, well, I had that story too. I've told
He
that
told
story on
everybody.
this pod.
I thought I did.
No, me.
He told me. I remember
No,
this.
no,
Really?
I told you.
I'm sorry.
No,
I need to
he
get a swab.
Okay.
Can you swab
He
that?
thought Josh Kennedy was winning and they realised they were counting the other Josh Kennedy as well.
No, because
Spit in this.
I wouldn't do it.
Gil taught me that story because it happened when Gil was in charge.
Yeah, because they were both standing outside my office when
I was standing there too. That's why.
We both heard the story, yeah.
Okay.
No, 2 blokes here having a dick swinging contest and one of you weren't there.
Okay, hardball bets. Place the same game multi with TABtouch.
I think Rhino wasn't there.
I was there. I've told that story 10 times.
Yeah, you've told Rinny's story.
Place the same game multi with TABtouch. Boost your odds and combine up to 16 legs with a single game into one bet. You can find each of our multis under trending bets for that game's market on the TABtouch app. Now,
And
Aaron,
also, I will say, don't worry about it if you weren't there. The amount of times on radio I've told stories that I wasn't. So I was in Hawaii and it's just bullshit.
now Aaron,
Who's
very,
that golfer who got abducted in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Let's tell that one.
Aaron is a very loyal listener.
Yes.
He has sat through after our comments saying we should look at who's winning.
Yeah,
who's
yeah,
losing.
yeah.
He has gone through our multis and
Correct.
based on
Yes.
us putting $10 on the multi each week. Here are the standings with not long to go. Xavier is $80.50 down
In the hole.
in the hole. I am $85 in the hole, which is weird because I've had 3
No,
wins
but I
and
had
you've
a
2.
couple. My odds would have been bigger.
Nick is $29.
You
Whoa.
were Rennie.
Here we come.
So that's not bad considering we're this far in. It's
Of course,
$240.
That's
Yeah.
horrible.
Well,
That'll be wiped out this week.
What, yeah,
well, if
I'm
we'd never
wiping
got
it out.
one, we'd be $230 down, wouldn't we? 220.
Yeah, but we're down.
Yeah, we're still down.
We're down.
We've had a good time.
What about
But we've
your
had
attitude?
fun
We've
doing
had
it.
fun entertainment. It's
We've
been
had fun
entertainment.
doing
This is the personification of the
So
you
this-
win some.
Yeah.
So this gives us a chance, and this
This
next
does.
week counts. We'll
No, we're
each
going all
get-
the way through.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
With
yeah.
the Brownlow and stuff, we'll get $10 budget.
On that, yeah. Let's
each,
just keep
and you
punching
can
through.
divvy it up
Yeah.
how you would bet.
Let's just keep punching through.
Okay, so mine this week.
Rising star.
Did anyone get one last week? You did. So you lead us off. Off you go.
All right, I got one. Let's go to Kenny's last game.
Jesus,
Port
a lot
Adelaide
here.
v Gold Coast. It's paying $9. I am wiping the debt today.
Wow, you got fruity.
All right, let's go. Gold Coast win with the margin being between 1 to 39 points. Done. So just tick them along with me, boys.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. I can see that.
Connor Rosie, 20 disposals in Ken's last game.
Easy.
Gold Coast don't tag.
Yep.
Sam Flanders has been a real disappointment, so I've just chucked him in for 15 disposals.
Should
they need to get him in form.
Should.
Zach Butters, he's Kenny's right-hand man, 25 disposals, no tags again, I say. Matt Rowell will get the 3 Brownlow votes. He'll have 25 touches. Mitch Georgiades will kick 2 goals just for Kenny.
Yeah.
And Travis Boak on the way out will have 20
They'll
disposals.
find him. They'll find him.
7 legs, $9.
Yeah, puppy.
I don't actually mind it. Oh, I can see all of them happening. It's just there's a lot of them.
Yeah, it's what's paying $9. You better get it 1 in 9.
This will put you in the credits.
Yeah, oh, no, it'd be 50 cents
Oh, you'd still be
down.
Yeah, maybe right there. Okay, I'm going to go the Western Bulldogs and the Fremantle Dockers. Really simple, $5
Oh.
multi. Sam Darcy to kick 3.
Yeah.
I thought you said they were going to win.
No, I said they could. I think they can win.
Oh, this is hedging your emotions.
Where's the line bet?
Yeah.
You said that line's unbelievable. Yeah, he's hedging his emotions.
I'm not hedging it.
He's hedging
Mate,
his
if
emotions.
two of the
No,
3 legs come off
hold
in your multi, Fremantle lose.
Yes, I am hedging my emotions.
Yeah.
But do you know that my opponent in the grand final owns all 3 of these players? So I am
Okay.
hedging my fantasy
Okay,
emotions.
yeah, yeah.
Sam Darcy, 3 goals.
Yeah.
Marcus Bontempelli, 30 disposals. And Caleb Sarong, 25 disposals, paying $5.
Had Caleb on this morning, ready to go.
Seem fired up.
I was dressed
26 disposal-ish.
Yeah, the only problem was I was interviewing him my dick jock, so the poor bastard didn't know where to look. But
But he had the eye of the tiger.
yeah, he was ready to go. He was like, oh,
As he looked into the eye of the tiger.
He looked into the right.
poor
the eyes.
bugger. He's trying to be serious, and I'm standing there like an idiot.
And I'm going GWS St Kilda. So the man we talked about this week, Nazai Wanganeen-Miller, 1 goal just to celebrate his new contract. Toby Green working in
$2 million bucks a year. I want more than 1 goal.
Well, just give him one. They're going to lose. Toby Green, give me 2 goals. Philippou, he's starting to build back in. Just give me 15. And I really liked this last week when you're talking about the Joe Fonte. As he's just got some nice qualities about him.
He's bloody good.
Would you
just slide him with
would
10.
you say that he's the best player in his family?
No, he's actually got a cousin.
Who's his cousin?
Joe Fonte, just give me 10. Wrap that up at $5.40.
I love
and I'll
how-
be well into the
Do you
green.
want to put his cousin
Hang on.
Ella into this?
I love
we haven't counted
how, what was the quote on Filippo? What did he say? Filippo's coming or back in good form?
He's
or something?
he's working his way back in after injury.
Yeah. He's gone 1 disposals, 3 disposals, 4 disposals.
He'll get 50.
In his
You've
last
got
3
him for
games.
10.
I'll go 50.
He's averaging 2.5
What if he gets- he might get dropped?
2.5 disposals a game.
There's every chance he gets
Yeah, no,
dropped.
Ross name checked him this week as the big
Since
future.
he's been back, he's averaged 3.5 disposals in 71% game
I'm not going to
time.
lie,
He's gonna
I
get
didn't look.
dropped.
I didn't look, and that didn't fill me with
He
confidence.
hasn't been
But
a sub either, I don't think.
Goodness. You
$5.40.
got to play him, but
he'll get
$5.40.
15.
Okay, got the touch. Download the TABtouch app today. Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.